Hi, you may have a great product or a service, but if you're not making consistent sales, it's very likely that you're not visible to the right people. And this particular situation, when you're not visible to the right people and when you're not making consistent sales, you're not just losing money in your business, you're actually losing the drive to build that business. And when it comes to getting visible to the right people, it does not mean that you should be there on every social media platform. If you are copying and pasting the same content across all social media platforms, it's not going to get you more clients. In fact, it may hurt your credibility and it may increase your burnout and it may increase your frustration. So, what is getting visible to the right people? So, getting visible to the right people means connecting with the people with intention and clarity and building audience that trusts you and they do not consider you as one of the options. They consider you as their first choice. That's how getting visible to the right people work. It's very interesting that too many founders on internet are they're shouting into empty spaces. They are trying to impress everyone. And while trying to impress everyone, they are missing out connection with the right people. And as a result, there is no sales, there is more frustration, there is more exhaustion and more burnout. So let's find out how to know if you're not visible to the right people. What are the signs that show you that you're not visible to the right people? So the number one sign, as I have worked with so many founders and what I have observed, the number one sign is that too many people ask you for a freebie, a free product or a free service. Hey, can we have this one for free? And in return, you will get exposure, or in return, I will write a social media post for you, and that will get you a lot of likes or something. If you are getting such requests, you're not visible to the right people. Secondly, you may have offered free service or a free product to certain people, and they loved your product or service, and they truly enjoyed the experience, and it was wonderful. But when it comes to converting them, when it comes to asking them for the paid one, they do not show up. That's when you should know that you have worked with wrong people. Third sign is when most of the people who come to you are asking for discounts. If too many people are asking you for discount, it clearly means you're not visible to the right people. And number four, which is very interesting, number four is that when people come to you for work or your product and they come to you again and again, they got something done once and then they came back for work again and again. But when you tell them that you have increased the prices or the next time the price should be slightly more, they get annoyed on that and they maybe disconnect from you. They look for a cheaper alternative. That's when you should know that you're not attracting the right audience. So, to battle that, I have created my 3 step that can help you get visible to the right people. So, these 3 steps, the number one step is stop creating content for everyone. If you are creating content on social media for everyone, you are not attracting any right person to your product or service. Second thing is, especially for services based businesses, you should share perspectives as well along with information. Information is great. People would love to know the information, they love to consume information, but they are consuming information from everyone. Why should they come to just your, why should they sign up with you just because you shared great information or great stats? Share perspectives, because when people see how you think or how you approach things, then they know whether you can solve their problem or not. So that's when right people come to you. And then, most importantly, the third step, you must build relationships before expecting sales. So, how do we do that? Let me tell you again, it's very related to the content. If you are creating content for likes and comments and shares. That's great. That is engagement. People love consuming your content. Let me be honest with you. Sales do not happen with the likes, comments, or shares. Sales happen in your inbox, or sales happen on a call, or sales happen in an email. So if you are not doing those conversations, it's obvious that you are missing an important step in your sales process. So these are the three things that if you do correctly, you can have a consistent sales cycle. However, I totally understand that for many business owners, since they are doing a lot of things themselves, uh, setting up this system might not be quick. You may have to go through several iterations, you may have to go through several trial and errors. So, if you want to avoid that trial and error, I have created a system that helps you start generating consistent sales using LinkedIn in under 14 days. All you have to do is to comment or send me a DM, and I will share that system with you. Using that system, you can start generating sales within 14 days. And this system is not too complicated, it's not too overwhelming. It only requires you to spend 10 to 15 minutes every day in nurturing your sales. I hope that you like this video. If you have more questions, please feel free to